Hey guys, real quick, this video is supposed to be a daily vlog discussing all the things about the Evo RS that make it special, when in actuality the video turned into one thing that makes the RS special, and it is this key right here. Follow along. Good morning YouTube, my name is Will. It is a beautiful sunrise. We're out here taking some photos of the Evo. Got the beautiful smokestack up there. Before the sun gets too high, I do need to get some photos taken. Going to where I shot the Halloween photos. I'll link that video below if you're interested in that. Basically, those are some of my favorite shots I've ever taken of my own car, or any car for that matter. I've wanted to go back there for some time, get some photos that don't have fake blood on them. It's gotta be at sunrise to get that good light. Car, I wanted it to be decently clean. I washed it a couple days ago, so it's pretty clean. It's not perfect, but it'll do. All it takes is a little dealing with downtown traffic. Sun's getting bright. Let me pull down my visor, and oh look, I don't even have a rear view or a mirror. Got some shots, heading out, sun's getting decently high. Gonna go back down there some. That's where I shot a few as well. But a cop already went down there. I mean, he didn't care that I was taking photos, but I think he's down there on his break or something, so I don't want to bother him. I could technically just get on the road right here. Definitely illegal though. Anyway, it's really loud here, so I don't know how much you can hear, how well you can hear, but we're gonna continue this in a moment. Okay, so this video is going to be specifically on my RS and just Evo RSs in general. So with that being said, let's get into some of the interesting things that make an RS an RS. Okay, I cut that footage right there because the rest of it didn't make sense, because we are only talking about this key today, and you're about to find out why. Well, finally happened. This is what I talk about, not paying attention. I have locked my keys in the car. I unlocked the trunk and put a bag of ice in there. I guess in doing so, the keys fell out of my hand because I am very mindful of all my doors. They're all locked and no way of getting in there. Awesome. I'm like, I think it's like a good 3-4 miles to my house from here. So I could run, but take a little while. Last time I ran that many miles was a long time ago. Best case scenario, it'd probably take me a half hour or more to run that far. Okay, we're running. Mother-in-law lives about 2 miles from here, so that's where we're running to. Hopefully somebody's there. I can borrow one of their cars, ride to my house, get my spare set of keys, which thankfully I have, drive back to their house, leave their car, run back over here. It's an absolute miracle that I'm wearing running shoes. Okay, she is here. Should have timed myself. Wasn't bad. I had to stop a couple times, send a text message, but I'm here now. The look on her face when I showed up. I texted her I was running to her house. She just assumed I'm in a car. You know, I literally ran. But I'm in 4Runner here. It's actually my old 4Runner. Sold it to her, oh gosh. It's been like 4 or 5 years ago now, I feel like. It's a good truck. I was the second owner. She's the third, so. Gonna head to the house. Pups are not gonna be happy. Well, Enzo especially is not gonna be happy that I'm showing up and then leaving again. Spare set, drive back to her house, run back to Kroger. I'm sure she'll give me a ride if I ask, but then drive back to the house. So it is putting me a little bit behind today. This was the first SUV I ever owned, and I remember thinking how big it felt, and now it feels very small. Even after just driving the Evo, this feels really small, so. But I like this thing, I always did. I always liked this generation. Went on a snow trip, ski trip in one of these, the snowshoe. with some buddies years and years ago, and he had one. Handled it all like a champ, and I was like sold from that point on. It's like if I ever buy an SUV, it's gonna be a 4Runner. And that's why I tried to buy a 4Runner the second time when I bought the FJ, although I'm completely happy with the FJ. But that's why I was looking for a 4Runner. Okay, made it to the house. Enzo's not gonna be happy. Half tempted to just take him with me. Oh, hi, buddy. Hi. 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 Did you miss me? Yeah. All right, I bribed them with Greenish treats, but spare key. Okay, we're back to Kroger. I think I said 1.7, I meant 0.7 miles. So I was kind of contemplating doing cardio anyways. That's the reason I was in running shoes. I went to the gym, I just didn't do it there. I was like, well, I might as well just finish out the run. Yes. Oh, spare set. Wonder how bad this ice is gonna be melted. Yeah, there they are. Keys are gonna go over here in this hand. Close the trunk, okay. All right, that wasn't too bad. Why, yes, Siri, I am doing an outdoor run. Thank you. I should get credit for that. All right, back home. I plan to finish this video right now, but I'm gonna try now. I'm gonna take the pups to the park, shower and all that good stuff, and probably finish this tomorrow, to be honest. Okay, I'm not even gonna pretend to know where I left off at this point yesterday, but it is freaking awesome today. It's like 70 something degrees. I am wearing long sleeves still, but it's the first time in over 2 years that I've been able to have all the windows down on the Evo. I've done it, but it's been kind of cold or not the greatest. So today's like the first like sunny day, or if I was able to, the car didn't really run that well, so I had to kind of drive it carefully. I was getting like check engine lights. So without further ado, let's reach back here, unlock here, do this one, walk around, just reach in again. Done. That's all it takes. It's very simple. In all seriousness though, yesterday sucked. Very good example of why I always say always lock your car with the keys when it comes to having an RS or any car that doesn't have power locks. Now in my defense, that was the trunk, and even if I had a GSR or an MR, you could still technically do that because none of the Evo 8s or 9s can be opened with, none of them have a trunk release. Run into that same accident. I remember back in the days when I had my 9, I would generally still unlock the doors, then unlock the trunk. So the doors would have been unlocked for me in that case. It's still something you kind of got to remember. So for me personally, and I had been kind of thinking about this lately because it seemed like lately I had been getting in the trunk a lot. I've been thinking that, you know, I really should stop using the key to get in the trunk. I should just use this down here. That way it means that my driver's door is unlocked, obviously, because I got in to do it. So yeah, I learned my lesson, and that will be the new rule going forward. Just left Target. Wife won Teacher of the Year award, which is pretty freaking sweet. We're gonna go out to dinner for that, I already know, but wanted to get her a little something, and since we're doing a whole not spend money on things we don't need thing, she's been wanting this pop socket for like, I don't know, weeks. She's pointed it out in Target and stuff, so I went in there and got that for her. That's your Teacher of the Year award. You get a llama pop socket. Teachers always get gypped. It's at this point in the video that I moved on from the key and talked about all the other different things that make an RS special. But we're already at almost a 10-minute mark I saw in editing, so I decided to cut this short, and I'm gonna put all that footage into the next video, and we're going to wrap up this video and the key. Dug through my CD collection, have some music in the car for this ride. I gotta cut this short though, get hit with copyright. Aren't you just jealous of that stock exhaust? Dogs are barking. Like, what the? Let that run for a second, cool down. What, buddy? Say no two-stepping. You don't like the two-step? Maybe you do like the two-step and you're upset that I left you out. I'm sorry. It's probably that. You probably liked it. He seems pretty happy. Notice you like two steps? Good, how are you?
Good.
I just need to return that.